Hello guys, well today I will be doing just a Valentine's Day look. I've really been wanting to do a makeup, film my makeup, but I just haven't gotten the chance to, and I feel like today is a perfect time. Valentine's is coming up. If you need makeup ideas or just, you know, to do a little fun look, keep on watching. So to start off, I will be priming my face. I do use Cetaphil, the Daily Advanced lotion with shea butter. This saves my face. I don't use a primer, I just use lotion. So that's what I'm going to start off with, just a little bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start on my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna go into eyeshadow, so I'll do those off camera. I did go ahead and prime my lids as well, and to do that I did use the e.l.f. Camo concealer. It's so good, I definitely recommend. It's really good coverage. I'm looking a little bit crazy right now, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to use as much as I can of this little palette, NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette, to do my eyeshadow, my Valentine's look. So another thing, I usually, whenever I'm doing my eyeshadow, I do go from one palette to another. I don't completely use one palette, but for the sake of this video, I will try to use this one. This just one palette. It's gonna be really hard for me, but let's get it done. I'm gonna be using this BH Cosmetics 101 brush. Start off with this little pink color right here, and then put that all over the lid. Let's see. Now we're gonna go ahead and take a more finer brush, just where you can tap the color in, and we're gonna go ahead and use that red color. This does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I don't know if you can kind of see that on camera. Just place it right on the crease, or right just barely above the crease. I'm gonna go ahead and take a more finer brush because this one's a little bit thick, and then just this one's more fine. It's BH Cosmetics 11, and it came with the Color Festival. It was a little collection that they have. And we're gonna go ahead and get a clean brush, just so we can blend this. You broke it, Mama? Come here so I can fix it. And then we're gonna take in this Morphe M505 brush, which is just a little fluffy brush there. And then we're gonna blend those two colors in, blend those edges. We're gonna cut the crease, and then we're gonna go back to add a little bit of that pink, because it kind of disappeared there. We're gonna go back in with the other side, that red. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease. Again, I'm using a BH Cosmetic, an e.l.f. Camo concealer, and I'm using a BH Cosmetics, just like a flat brush, to cut my crease. Whoop! It's a little ugly, but the disco color, it's like a white, and it has a little shine to it, like kind of like a chrome shadow, just so I can kind of set it at the same time but give it a little bit of shine. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with that red color, and I'm using that Morphe M330 brush, and go in with that red, same red that we used, and we're just gonna tap that color in, just to kind of blend out those two colors. Just tap it, so it could be more of a softer, give it more of a softer look. Where I set the eyeshadow disco, I kind of just set it here in the front. I didn't go clear back here. I'm gonna go in with this purpley color. If you don't have the Color Festival palette, but you want to use color like this, I would just recommend using any chromy white or any white with a sparkle to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lighter, same brush. We're gonna go ahead and go in with this very light purple, like more of a pastel purple, and we're just kind of make sure we get that color on there. There is a bit of fallout in the palette. I don't mind fallout too much. And then we're just kind of going to get in front of the combination of those three colors. We're just kind of go in there. We're gonna kind of wet it a little bit just so I can get more of that pigment where it's not picking it up too much. Are you eating your bananas? Oh, you're eating a cookie. Cookie? Okay, so eyeshadow is pretty much done. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes and then do the rest of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop some lashes on. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face before I do finish my eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and mix two foundations up. Again, this is drugstore as well. 112 Natural Ivory. I've been mixing these two and just to get my skin color. This is way too light for me, and then this one's too dark. This is my summer foundation, but I seem to mix these and they turn out pretty good. 112 and 108 Caramel Beige, and this one is Natural Ivory. So I mixed these two together. Since this is kind of closer to my skin tone than this one, I do tend to use 2 pumps of this one. And I use a little dot of this one, and then I just and then we'll see how much it matches my skin. And I'm just gonna use a little tiny detail what I used for my to cut my crease, and we're just going to mix those together to get the foundation. It's really hard for me to find a foundation because I'm like white. Like, I don't have a pink undertone. I'm kind of just like, I have like a cool undertone, but it's still too cool. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I think that looks pretty good. Pretty darn good. So I'm just going to I'm gonna go ahead and use the Age Rewind Dark Circle Concealer, which is in a light pale. To go under. This one matches me more. It looks better, so again right here. I've been using this concealer since, like, I can remember, since like concealing was a thing. Like, I would just use foundation and use blush whenever I first started with makeup, literally. And I wouldn't even use the foundation, I would use like powder. Like, underneath my eyes, I don't really bake much. I just, for that, to set my eyes and to set anywhere where I did put concealer on, I am going to use the contour palette. It's Wet n Wild, and it's called Dulce de Leche. Just set that underneath my eyes. I go ahead and use, I don't know if you can see, but like, you see how this side is just like more clear, more blurry. Just gonna go ahead and use the other side to bronze up my face, give it a little color. I really like this blush. And I use the e.l.f. Magic Mist and Set. Oh, for highlights, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild loose highlight powder. Does it have a name?
I love this highlight.
So this actually is my finished look. I really love how it turned out. Really cute. Let me take this out of my hair. Really cute, really pink.